Baby Assassins is a movie about two teenage hitman girls. The movie, while being an action movie, also feels like a slice of life as we watch these girls navigate their coming of age. I'm not very gigabrain when it comes to movies. I haven't watched a lot of classics and I'm not normally very analytical. But once in a while, I'll watch a movie that really speaks to me, and I wanted to talk about what makes this movie so special. In Baby Assassins, I wanted to create gritty, rough action scenes where the characters fight while getting messy and grappling with each other. The action in Baby Assassins, especially the close combat fight scenes, are really enjoyable to watch because they have that messy, almost sloppy but not cringy struggle as if it were a real fight in our choreography. The action director, Kensuke Sanomura, also said this in an interview. In Baby Assassins, the rhythm is not 1, 2, 3, but rather 1, a short pause, then 2, then immediately 3, which is a complicated rhythm. It's not easy to follow. But because you don't know when the next punch or kick is going to come out, it looks like a real fight. I really appreciate his efforts. It's not that fights that look like a choreographed dance are bad. They're entertaining in their own way, but something about Baby Assassin's fights was refreshing to see as it humanized the characters and drew us into them even more. Most of the action movies I've seen were Marvel movies. And while the action isn't bad, there was something about going back to just people fighting out their emotions, not just in a humble setting, being a low-budget movie, but also humble characters, not making them overpowered or invincible, as Sanomura said. For me personally, I really enjoy feeling connected to the characters. This scene with Mahiro trying to assimilate with the rest of the waitresses. The awkwardness of not fitting in and not being able to find yourself within social circles is conveyed in such a subtle, tasteful way throughout the whole maid cafe scene.
すごい関西弁聞こえるけど、出身どこ？
うち大阪です。
僕も京都や。
めっちゃ京都初めて知ったんやけど。
The girls' relationship dynamic is, in my opinion, one of the things that make the movie. Their differing personalities, their moments of clashes and reconciliation, and their overall chemistry as co-workers, roommates, and friends are what made this movie so lovable. The specific long take at Mahiro and Chisato's apartment really captured their chemistry well and set the tone for their relationship.
それ何？
犬がフローリングで歩く音のモノマネ。
かけすぎじゃない？
いる？
いやいい。辛いの嫌いだから。
辛いの食べられないの？お子様だね。
食べられないとは言ってないし。てか辛いのが嫌いイコールお子様っていうロジック自体おかしいから。好き嫌いだからこれ。ハラハラだからそれ。
何から払って？
辛いものハラスメントだよ。ハラハラするわ。死体働かすわ。最悪なんですけど。
怒んないで。まあごめんって。じゅんじゅん。おでんじゅんじゅんじゅん。
やめてよ。
This subtle type of humor, which was not exactly dry, or maybe it was and I don't fully understand the meaning of dry humor, but not in your face either, was something that I really enjoyed.
ごめんなさい、拳銃使うとき、頭狙わないでもらっていいですか？ね、これ毎回言ってるんですけど僕。
心臓、
ね、心臓、はい、心臓。僕たちのこと便利屋みたいに思われてるのかもしれないですけど、一応僕たちも人間なんで、はい、そこのとこ。あれしてくださるとすごい嬉しいなって毎回思ってるなと思って、はい、いつも思ってます。はい、毎回、はい。
ありがとうございます。
はい、
いやごめんなさいね殺し屋って別に人殺せたらそれでいいって仕事じゃないと思うんですよ。ごめんなさい僕はですけど、一応お二人プロとしてやられてるわけじゃないですか。でなんかプロってさ流儀とかね
It's not flashy, it doesn't try to leave you rolling on the floor, but you smile the entire time because it's pure and relatable small little moments. Incorporating all of those awkward yet endearing moments.
これさ洗濯機壊れるよね。どうします？
まあいやでもまあティッシュとかさよくあるよね。ほらあるある。
ないから。
Along with the coming of age elements such as the work and social struggles, and finally the subtle humor really make us, the viewer, feel like an observer of what is happening, like we're tagging along for their adventure, watching them as they grow and figure out life, while kicking ass, of course. Now, the movie doesn't come without its faults. The pacing is a little weird. The movie is 1 hour and 35 minutes, but watching it, I felt like it was 2 hours. I think there were too many really long scenes, which had their charm, but at the cost of the movie feeling longer than it is. And plot-wise, without spoiling too much, a few things didn't make sense to me and felt a bit disjointed. But overall, I think this film is really worth the watch. From the comedy to the action to the slice of life, it was a really refreshing movie to watch. So I highly recommend it. Thank you for watching.